Oh, it's me, it's Shiggy, oi oi oi. You thought I was gonna do fucking Elden Ring again? Haha, think again. I'm doing that later. Streamer on DVD, indeed. I haven't played this live in... Fuck, it's gotta be over a year now since I touched this game with a 10-foot pole on my stream. Yeah, it is, because last time I did it was Springtrap release in 2025. So it's been over a year now. Hello, Morgoth. And now let's see the new killer. Hello, Shagger. I see Elvin has turned Scottish. Him earlier. Yeah, and I'm late again. I'll do a sub for DBD Pride icon. Holy shit! If you sub right now, you can get the Dead by Daylight Pride icon, boys. Now when I loaded in, I'm Nemesis. Last time I was the artist. I think this is Nemesis. Custom game. Oh no, that's Pinhead. That's the Cenobite. I forget this chud exists, because they sort of removed him. You can't buy him anymore. Just random dude. It's Pinhead. And here's the new killer. The Judgment.
I will light the way.
Yeah, hey. She kinda bad though. Minus the face knees. Ultra Kill reference? I don't think so. I think she's kinda just an angel. Judgment. I think that's just like a Bible word, brother. Okay, so her blood web doesn't work. Oh my god, that... Okay. I'm going to read the perks before I read the power. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Celestial Witness. Every 30 seconds, if the obsession is at least 40 meters away from you, you see their aura for 3 seconds. Otherwise, the farthest survivor becomes the obsession. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Hex, under your thumb. The first time a survivor gains a hook state, a dull totem ignites. Whenever a running survivor gains haste within 32 meters of you, you are alerted. Running survivors cannot gain more than 15% haste at a time. That's kinda... That seems kinda shit. But alright. You can see their aura. Yeah, the Dead by Daylight is all about aura farming. You wanna collect everyone's aura. Judgment has that W aura. On God, she does. Lay Waste. Whenever you damage a generator, for each charge it has, it regresses 2% faster. Cooldown, 45 seconds. This is useless. Like, this is straight up awful. What the fuck is the point of this perk? That is terrible. For reference, the Onryo has Call of Brine. Whenever you damage a generator, it regresses 50% faster for 90 seconds. 50% faster for 90 seconds is about 2 seconds more regression on a generator. It is fucking useless. And you the gen needs to be like 25% complete to get that speed for Judgment. That's... Yeah, no, that's fucking awful. And that's a cooldown as well. That is a terrible perk. What the fuck? No one's gonna be using that one, I don't think. I also gotta check the new survivor. Where is she? I mean, it's called Waste, yeah. Behavior done laid some waste on our fucking laps with that one. Aurora Stardotter. Ah! Jump scare.
Stars above, only darkness.
He's like British, that's fucked up. Let's see these perks. A granny? Yeah, she's a old lady. First old lady survivor we've ever gotten. I think she's Welsh, even worse, Jesus. Boon Steadfast. While next to a totem, use E to bless it, creating a unique boon totem that combines all your boons. Generators within the boon's range regress 50% slower, survivors repair them 10% faster. I mean, it's better than lay waste. I don't think regressing a generator slower is gonna be a very useful thing ever, but the 10% repair speed increase could be useful. Fruits of your labor. Whenever a generator is completed, you earn 1 token. Whenever you finish repairing a generator, for each token, you gain 5% haste for 2 seconds. You gain 20% healing program. Why? What the f... what? Huh? So when you... So you need other people to do 2 generators, but you don't spend... You don't spend the tokens. Okay, I thought you spent the tokens per thing, but no, it doesn't say you spend them, so... Mini adrenaline can help during the match? I guess. I guess. Still seems kind of... meh. Then again, we don't need more meta perks for Survivor, so... Fair enough. Salvation's Cry. Whenever the killer starts chasing you, you see the auras of other survivors for 3 seconds. Survivors not being chased see your aura for 5 seconds. Survivors not being chased see the killer's aura for 5 seconds. Okay, that seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. I don't play DVD. Can you show example of good traits? Okay, so for Survivor, a good perk would be... I'll just use the ultimate... yeah, SB, yeah. That one works. Sprint Burst. So when you do this, when you first start running, like you hold shift, you get a 50% speed boost for 2 seconds, and then you get a debuff that lets you not use this perk for the next 40 seconds. And that only goes down when you stop running. Now, this is a very good perk because it lets you get away very quickly to prevent the killer from getting a hit off. That other perk gives you like a sprint burst, but a mini version whenever you are completing a generator, which can be useful, but it seems a bit niche since you need to be the one to finish the gen to get any value out of it. It's still decent, probably, but this is a good perk. Sprint Burst is good, for example. You like seeing a 50% speed boost, even if it's for a short time, because that means you can get away quick. Alright, well, I've seen the Survivor, I've seen the Killer, I've seen the perks. Now let's read the Killer power in custom game. They have cosmetics, by the way? Oh, dude. Let's put off reading the Killer power even further. Damn, already all the cosmetics are in. So this is default. Prestige outfit, god damn. That looks metal as hell. Green. Red. Purple. Or like pink. Yellow. I like this one. I like the yellow a lot. The yellow and purple looks nice. Like a deeper purple and gold. Kind of like an inversion of this one in a way. A more dark, like blue and orange. And then like a seafoam green. Interesting flavors. True. They have... this one changes up things a bit more. It's like a bit more primal almost. It's less angelic, more like a... I don't know how to describe it. Like, this is very angel, this is more ancient. And then the same, but with like the default color scheme. Looks nice. Let's see Aurora's cosmetics then. Prestige. You can't... Okay, you can kinda tell it's bloody, but it doesn't look... Outside of the head, it doesn't look like nearly as extreme as some other survivors. Then you have various colors for her dress. I like this one. This one's nice. She got hit in the head. Yeah, she probably got moried by Baba. See? She got hit in the head. Lore reveal. That's how she gets the prestige cosmetic. She gets Baba moried. Does Twitch even allow that? Twitch has been allowing this game for years. That's not even close to the most gruesome fucking Mori in the game, brother. Wanna see the Stranger Things Vecna Mori? That one's a lot worse. That one's perfectly fine to show. Since it's... yeah, I seen that in the movie. Yeah. Since it's fictional violence and doesn't show boobies, Twitch doesn't mind. I mean, shit, even then, you can show those as long as you're, you know, not modding the game to add boobies, and it's not a porn game. Otherwise, you wouldn't be allowed to stream Blasphemous, and I've done that. Yeah. I like this outfit. This one's nice. I'm not biased because these are like the colors of the Swedish flag. Haha. This one's also decent. We have like slightly changes her hair. She gets blue hair. Holy shit. You think she's Dracula? Hold on. Bitch thinks she's Dracula. You ain't Dracula. You are not him, little sis, I guess. Like a teacher-esque outfit. Old lady teacher lady. And then this one's more of a nun. Like a holy prayer outfit. They look nice. Kung Fu master ladies. Dude. Maybe she is like a secret Kung Fu master. Alright, now let's read the actual killer power. This is not even the full description. You need to left click it to open a page to read the full description. I'm just gonna... just... This is the Huntress, by the way. This is what it says for her power. This is all it has. Just want to point that out. And then you go here, and this is a 1/4 of the Judgment's power. Hold M2 to summon and control a column of divine light for up to 3 seconds, guiding it towards survivors. It does not damage survivors during this time. While guiding divine light, press M1 to cast it forward, which, after a short delay, damages and applies heresy to any survivor's hit. The longer divine light is controlled, the non-damaging delay is shorter, cast duration is longer. Divine light has a 6-second cooldown. Zealous. Press left control to send down the heretic to exile, giving them a hook state. If that survivor is on the second hook state, they are killed instead. Upon sending a heretic to exile, become zealous for 60 seconds, gain killer instinct on heretic survivors whose heresy is not depleting for 3 seconds. The 2 closest shrines to the judgment activate. While zealous, increase divine light size by 10%, cast duration 50%, cooldown decrease by 20%. Maintain control for half a second after casting it. Exile acts like a hook. Upon entering exile, survivors are given a Searcher's Pendant item. Exile is filled with dangerous seeds of punishment that reduce a survivor's sacrifice timer by 1 second when hit. Exiles also filled with helpful exiled souls. Survivors can hold M2 to point their searcher's pendant at exiled souls to collect them. For each exiled soul collected upon leaving exile, survivors gain an additional 0.5 seconds of 10% haste, endurance, elusive. Exiled souls no longer grant additional protections when all generators are completed. Survivors who aren't in exile can hold M1 at an active Shrine of Judgment to rescue a survivor from exile. 7 shrines. 7 shrines spawn throughout the map. Survivors gain heresy when hit by divine light or by taunting the judgment. Survivors taunt the judgment when they crouch 3 or more times within 10 meters, gesture 3 or more times within 10 meters, stand within an exit threshold for 45 seconds. You cannot teabag this killer or you will be punished. Survivors who gain heresy while the judgment is within 32 meters of the exit gate cannot exit the trial for 8 seconds. Oh man. Heretics suffer from special skill checks while repairing generators. Missing the great skill check zone causes the generator to regress. Old Ruin? Old Ruin is back in killer form? Hell yes. Heretics can hold M1 at any shrine for 5 seconds to begin depleting their heresy over 30 seconds. Survivors not in exile. Okay, so it's just a rescue. No teabagging in a chasing game? Yeah. The one killer you're not allowed to teabag or emote against, or you will be punished. Who would even want to play that? Trapper plays a bear trap? Yeah. Again, I'm just gonna... This is the Huntress. The Trapper has more. The Trapper actually has a longer description. The Huntress is just throw a hatchet. And then this is the Judgment. Throw a hatchet. Jason. So many aspects to the newer killers. Jason. Jason. Oh. Thank you, behavior. You broke my game. Now I need to restart. Okay, so reading the abilities broke the fucking game. Good to know. And now you get to see the easy anti-cheat key art. That looks kinda nice. Chorus of Sin. If I get a cease and desist email for streaming this, by the way, then behavior can go fuck themselves, because they said nothing in the email about not being allowed to stream it, and I saw other people live on Twitch streaming this right now. So fuck them. I'm allowed. Source, I said it myself. Who's gonna fucking stop me? Behavior, please don't sue. I'm begging you. Already revealed most of this shit anyways. And you let the big streamers stream it. Why not cheaty? You should be fine. Yeah. I saw other people who like, got early access who are streaming it, so it should be fine. I'll do it now. I'm the Huntress. Look at that. Custom game. Now let's read the add-ons for the Judgment. There she is. Searcher Skull.
This form is immaculate.
Understood. Searcher Skull. The skulls of the heretics shall be cleaned and displayed as a warning to others who might stray from the light. Witness to Conrad, chapter 33. I'm sorry, they made their own Bible for this? They made their own Bible quotes? Alright then. Whenever a survivor blinds you, if they are a heretic, they become blinded themselves. Then they gain heresy. Prayer Kneeler. Suffer the pain of prayer, for the suffering of unbelievers is far worse. 2. On Heresy, chapter 8. While controlling divine light that is slowed down by an obstruction, further decrease its max speed by 99%. If cast, it reaches max speed 25% faster and increases its max speed by 10%. Okay. Conrad's Gauntlet. When darkness threatens to swallow his flock, he led them towards the light. Witness to Conrad, chapter 1. Increases the max time that could be spent controlling divine light before it's cast by 25%, decreases the max speed by 10%. So you can't blind her and then bang her. Yeah, you can't blind the judgment and then teabag her, or you will become a heretic, and she can send you to the fucking limbo alternate dimension, and then kill you if you're on death hook. Heretic's Monarch. Those who stray from the path shall never escape ostracization once they receive the mark. 3. On Heresy, Chapter 3. When cast Divine Light passes a survivor within 1 meter without hitting them, reveal them with Killer Instinct for 2 seconds. I wish Scubs had gotten early access to this as well, so I could have like an actual player to go against. I'm gonna have to fight bots with this, and that's not gonna feel great. Scubs, check your email. Maybe they sent you like a last-minute acceptance letter. Come on, bro. Undying Flame. The village of Dend was repentant in its last moments, but its remnants still burn to this day as a warning. 2. Barbarians, Chapter 4. While Zealous increases the maximum lifetime of the cast Divine Light by 200%. Not gonna magically disappear. Alright. Bye! Decreases the radius of Divine Light by 50%. The range that survivors can observe Divine Light's aura is extended by 200%. Huh. I still do not have an invite. Fuck, dude, why couldn't Behavior do like Deadlock where I can invite a friend? Magnetized Manacles. Those who do not go into hiding will be locked deep underground, far from the guiding light of the stars. Visions of Gerhardt, Chapter 6. Whenever you exile a survivor with the lowest amount of hook states, gain a token up to a max of 5. Whenever you become Zealous, you become Zealous for 10% longer per token. So, longer super mode if you don't tunnel, I guess. It's kind of neat. Is that a Prince Rupert's drop as an add-on? It looks like it. Electric Torch. The faithful shall go out in great numbers at night, searching for the heretics who hide in the dark. Witness to Conrad, Chapter 40. Decreases the radius of Divine Light by 10%, increases the max speed of controlled Divine Light by 25%. You move 10% faster while controlling Divine Light. Confessor's Warhorn. The sound of the horn shall strike fear into the hearts of unbelievers and muster the will of the faithful. Witness to Conrad, Chapter 33. Survivors gaining Heresy additionally gain Exhausted for 10 seconds. Aurora's Telereceptor. None should stare into the abyss with the wretched devices made by the heretics. 3. On Heresy, Chapter 12. Whenever a survivor gains Heresy, their aura is revealed for 4 seconds. Additionally, your aura is revealed to them for 4 seconds, so... Object of Obsession as an add-on, I guess. That's kind of neat. That's probably got some good use cases, like if you have I don't remember what it's called, the Nemesis add-on that increases the duration of aura reading. That could be really useful. Superheated Glass. Yeah, this is a Prince Rupert's drop. The planet of Alade was unrepentant. After their leader was exiled, its divine light turned the surface to glass. 2. Barbarians, Chapter 12. You are zealous for 50% shorter. While you are zealous, a cast divine light breaks all breakable walls and dropped pallets it passes through. Okay. That seems niche, but maybe useful. Order of Inquisition. All those who believe in its glory are deputized to search for heretics. Trust not even your own neighbor. Witness to Conrad, Chapter 16. Whenever Divine Light is cast, its radius starts 50% smaller but grows until it's 100% larger over 1 second. I had it in my mind that Divine Light was like a beam. I'm guessing it's a beam from above then? Or some sort of sphere. It's probably like, yeah, it's a beam from above, like a... Dracula Hellfire Pillar, probably. Mark of the Adherent. Wear your faith proudly and permanently, let it be a reminder to others that it is always present. 2. On Heresy, Chapter 1. While zealous and casting Divine Light, you retain a 1% control over it. Obstruction slow it down by an additional 50%. That seems... useless? That seems kinda shit. 1% is nothing. If it was like 10%, so you could nudge it, sure, but 1% is barely gonna... Like, if it only lasts for a few seconds, that's gonna be nothing at all. Holy Winged Icon, clutch it to your chest and pray, lest your heart appear untrue to it. 2. On Heresy, Chapter 14. While controlling Divine Light, gain the ability to press the killer ability button to cast it back towards yourself. When cast in this way, the minimum delay before it's lethal is set to 0.5 seconds. Increase its max speed by 10%. It only damages heretics. So it can't damage, like, regular people. Like, you can't just deal damage to anyone with it anymore. But you can recall it, so it's like a boomerang. That seems like a good trade-off. That seems like it's gonna have some decent use cases. Blindfold of the Devoted. Those who follow Gerhardt's path shall wear blindfolds to remember the sacrifice he made for his prophecy. 3 on Heresy, chapter 61. Whenever you exile a survivor with the lowest amount of hook states, reveal the auras of all other survivors with the lowest amount of hook states outside 32 meters for 5 seconds. So, if you're not tunneling, I guess, you exile someone with low hook states, and you get to see, for 5 seconds, you get to see the auras of other people with also low hook states who are outside 32 meters of you, so who are outside of your terror radius, essentially. That seems a bit too niche to be useful. Especially when you could run, like, any other aura reading. Fuck, you could run the superheated glass, and that's probably... Or not the superheated glass, the telereceptor, and that's, like, way better for aura reading. Like, a lot better. The blindfold seems kinda shit. Obsidian Feather. Some villagers will carve feathers from rocks, hoping that their faith might protect them. Visions of Gerhardt, chapter 3. You can no longer cancel controlled Divine Light, and it is automatically cast when it would instead time out. You move 75% faster while controlling Divine Light. You recover 10% slower and move 30% slower while casting Divine Light. I'll have to see how fast you move while controlling it normally before I decide if that's gonna be useful or not. Improvised detonators. Like cowards, they strike with bombs in the night, afraid to let the light of day illuminate their blackened souls. Witness to Conrad, chapter 35. Whenever you exile a survivor with the lowest amount of hook states, if no survivors are dead, they gain a token. Then if you have 4 or more tokens, the generator with the most progression explodes and instantly regresses by 20% of its total progression. That seems kinda shit. I'm gonna be real. So you need to deliberately not kill anyone, and fucking only go for unhooked people, or like people you haven't hooked essentially, 4 times to explode one generator for 20% of its total progression. So 1/5 of a generator. And it doesn't block the generator afterwards, and doesn't say it makes the survivor scream or anything, so... That seems kinda shit. Eyes of Gerhardt. He rapturously tore the eyes from his face after seeing such brilliant visions of the future. 2. Barbarians, chapter 60. Whenever a heretic completes a generator or opens an exit gate, the aura of all heretics are revealed to you for 5 seconds. Okay, see, that seems pretty good. That seems a lot better than the blindfold. Chains of the Heretic. Examples shall be made of their loudest apostates. They shall be dragged through the streets in chains. Witness to Conrad, chapter 41. While Zealous, the minimum delay before Divine Light is lethal is set to 0.5 seconds, increases the max speed of controlled Divine Light by 100%, increases the max speed of Cast Divine Light by 50%. Cast Divine Light will always be directed towards you. Aw. Mirror of the Creators. And they said unto it, take this mirror and show them the error of their ways. 1. Barbarians, chapter 6. A Cast Divine Light now reflects off the first 2 obstructions it would otherwise pass through. When reflecting, it pauses for 0.5 seconds before being cast again. So it's like bouncing off walls, so it's kind of like Trickster bouncy knives then, maybe? Crown of the Destroyer. The Creator saw this and bestowed upon it a crown and said, use this to bring light to the darkness. 1. Barbarians, chapter 6. Whenever a survivor liberates another survivor from exile, for 20 seconds, your terror radius is reduced by 75%, your terror radius is copied to every Shrine of Judgment, you gain undetectable. That seems like it could have some nice, like some niche use cases. That doesn't seem very bad. I am gonna equip... I'll do these two since they seem to be the most, like, neutral. There's not any big downsides or anything to it. There's no new map with this killer, right? No. That's unfortunate. Let's just... Yeah, just do the judgment perks, I guess, and the Ebony Mori. And then add some bots, since my buddy Scubs can't be here. They changed the ready button, that looks like shit now. Why did they do that? The ready button looks awful now. What the fuck? It's just like a huge block. Sometimes be prepared to play what many consider one of the hardest killers ever. Oh Jesus. Okay then. So I'm gonna do like shit because I'm up against bots and they have fucking... They have like super giga brain knowledge on everything. Nostromo wreckage.
Nothing here can
Okay. Okay, so the divine light feels weird so far. Okay, yeah, I think I can see why people consider this killer kind of hard. There's two Jonas. I like the M1. The M1 looks nice. They are very good at dodging the divine light. You slow down for so long with it. Okay, it didn't hit them. It didn't hit them because I got the killer instinct, so it just barely missed them. But maybe that 1% movement would have been good. Shit, dude. Like, do you see that? It lasts so long before I can move again after test, or before I move full speed again. It's cool. Like, the killer looks cool. I feel like they're gonna be not very strong though, with this much cooldown between power casts and stuff. Okay, so the shrines just look like me. I don't think it helps that I got one of the most annoying maps in the game to navigate. Oh, didn't hit because of the wind up. Jesus. Well, rip my totem. I don't remember what it does, but it doesn't do anything now. best strategies I've seen for close range use of the power is to 180 and put it down and turn around and shoot it at them. Yeah, that's probably good if you know how to use the power at all, but I don't, so... This killer feels like it's gonna be a lot of work for less results than other killers.
Are weak.
Yeah, and it just barely misses, because the bots can dodge perfectly. It's so impossible to aim as well. Like, I know I'm against bots, but this power feels awful to use. It takes so long to do anything, and it moves before it does anything. So, like, it just passes by the survivor before it actually activates. Oh, I actually hit for once. So that's neat. Well, this guy's goofy, so go to the portal. Okay, I've sent him to the nightmare dimension. Lord knows what's gonna happen to him in there. Now that gen is gonna regress like 90% faster or something. I don't know. Yeah, that must be useful. Oh, I actually managed to hit that shit. I'm crazy. Ran in here, I'm stupid. Hi. Into the nightmare dimension with you, Jonas. Jonaskis. This power feels not good to use. It's so janky. Alright, let's kill him. Okay, the Mori is really sick, though. That's a cool-ass Mori. the vibes of this killer are sick as hell. But the power feels really weird to use. Like, I don't like that. It is really janky. It's probably gonna feel a bit nicer to play against real people, since they can't just dodge it guaranteed like bots can, but it's... Actually aiming and shooting it does not feel very good to me. Maybe it's because I'm a fucking low-level noob in Rise of Kingdoms, and all I know how to do is play fucking Nemesis, but... I don't know. Also, why are majority of my killers locked in the PTV? I own all of these, except like... Flasher and Ghoul first. Oh, I see. It's only giving me access to killers that I have the chapters for. Since I own the full chapter for all of these. That's why I have them. The Twins and the Onry aren't even allowed to be played in the PTB. Visuals, really good. Gameplay, I'll have to wait until the, like, more public PTB, so I can try the killer against scubs and see how it feels to use in chase against a real person. Against bots, that felt fucking atrocious. I'm gonna have a quick check on the DBD subreddit, see what they think about the killer. I know some of them are disappointed with the killer's visual design because, what the Sigma? It's got boobies. I thought we were getting androgynous angel killer. Why are there boobies? But me personally, I'm a fucking gooner, so I like the design. Alright, behavior also just like ignored one of the votes almost and just did something else for the visual design. Maybe that's why part of why people are pissed. Because, see this? This is what people voted for. I don't remember which one I voted for, but it was this. With the, like, pillar legs, and what we got was, like, connected crab spider legs instead. That are just linked to the body, while these were free-floating. I found at least one people who likes the killer design, besides myself. I think she looks neat. I love her design. Yeah, she looks good to me. I get why people don't like her, though. I understand the dislike, but I disagree. I think she looks great. I'm guessing most people don't have comments on her gameplay feel yet, because most people didn't get early access to the PTB like me. So, you know, when the PTB goes public, I feel like we're gonna see a lot more posts about that rather than just the visuals. For now, I don't think she feels very great to play. I'm sure she's gonna be a fucking beast in the hands of better players, but in my little gooner hands, not great. Then again, I'm rusty as fuck because I haven't played killer in a long time, and I was never really good at ranged killers to begin with. So could be contributing issues, just compounding on one another for why I'm not a fan. But yeah. We'll have to see when the public PTB releases what the general consensus is. Now I need to change my title again. There we go. And there we go. What? YouTube, what? Suggestion. The stream's current bitrate, 8024 kbps, is higher than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use a stream bitrate of 2500 kbps. YouTube, no! That is nothing. That is fucking terrible. My stream will look like oatmeal if I do that. Ooh, we're back to Elden Ring. Alright, I was playing a bit of Elden Ring single player. Don't mind this guy. Not the correct save file. Alright. Here we go. Let's see if I remember anything about how to fight this chud, or I'm gonna get my shit rocked again. Oh, fuck it. Come on, Ansbach, you sexy beast. Join me in fighting Radicula.
A pleasure to see you after all this time. But those remains do not belong to you. Lord Moe will have his dignity.
Ow. Ooh, that hit behind him as well. Okay, so I'm noticing the targeting issues with having Ansbach on my team here. Because I never know who he's going for. He's just switching targets in the middle of combos here. That wasn't enough for phase 2. That was.
I promise you.
Just immediately.
1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
We should be allowed to just stab Mikkel in the neck during that attack. I didn't block and I didn't block perfectly. What's your build? Let me check when I respond. I got like strength faith with the goofy outfit and the Malekith's Blackblade. 60 vigor, 34 endurance, 51 strength, 40 faith. And I'm doing the deflecting tier. I do want to have Ansbach with me, but again, he screws with the targeting so much it becomes impossible to do this properly. Gotta do this on my own. I fucked that up. I fucked that up. Ah, yeah. I fucked up my timing. If you had followed that up any quicker. Ooh. Comes the nuke. Yeah. Poke. Keep fucking up the deflects on the light beams. And I keep getting killed because of it. But it's fine. We can do this. Just gotta get warmed up. I haven't fought this guy in like a week. Haven't played Elden Ring in like a week. You never know if he's gonna follow that attack up or not. I think that's the quickest phase 2 we've ever gotten. Jesus. I can't properly like follow that up with a guard counter. Or that. Boom. That was so weird. It's like it did my heavy attack after my failed guard counter. Fuck that up. 99% of Tarnished give up after they're about to be done warming up and learning the patterns. Yeah. And 99% of gamblers quit before they win big. True fact. Honestly, all I gotta do is like learn his phase 2 patterns, and I'll be Gucci. That's what's screwing me up the most. I don't know phase 2 because I barely fought it. That and I keep guard countering too late half the time. Or trying to. My view here is, right, Zero Lenny beat this shit deflect here with a torch. If he can do it with a torch, I can do it with the Black Blade. So that's like an actual good weapon. I don't get my stand break because I knocked him into stage 2. This is outrageous. It's unfair. Wasn't a good guard counter. No, was that one, but shit, it's better than nothing. Oh, fuck. I pressed the guard counter like a millisecond too early. If I'd blocked one more time, I could have gotten a guard counter off there without dying. Darn. You know what this is? I don't look drippy enough. I need to improve my drip if I want to pull this off. Doesn't seem to have a lot of attacks other than a nuke at the end of that flying one. Most of its attacks end with nukes, TBH. He loves nukes in phase 2. Yeah, I need better drip. That's like the biggest issue here. I can't wear the Armor of Solitude without being like overloaded. Darn. But you know what? Dodge rolling is a skill issue. If I just deflect, I'll be fine. I forgot to drink my tear. Uh-oh. See, I heavy dodged that shit. That's how you know I'm good at this game. I can pull that shit off even while path loaded. Ow. Boom. Boom. Now I'm gonna spawn on the other side of the arena because I get them into phase 2 without riposte. Well, that was mean. Bro. That was a mean combo he started with. Oh, what sent that guard counter? He's gonna see your armor and go, oh damn, that guy looks so much cooler than me, and not do as much damage because he's demoralized. Root nuke! Dude, this guy knows. He knows the fucking secrets to the game. You might be Miyazaki himself. Coolness is an inherent factor in these games. If you ain't swagged out, you're getting slimed. The only people who can go in naked are the ones who are truly, obscenely good at the game. Such as... not me. So I need the swag box. That was not a great... That was not a great attempt. Ugh. Okay, note to self, next time, don't fuck it up. Let's do it. Just forget that's the, like, 8-hit attack chain. I love that attack, because that one's just a free, like, guard counter. Alright, phase 2 already. Wasn't prepared for this, but... you know what, we'll make it do. Can he stop spamming that attack? Well. Thank God you can deflect the nuke. Okay, that just didn't hit me apparently. Knocks me out of range. Deflecting the nuke might be the strat. Yeah. I need to stop trying to guard counter immediately then. That wasn't a guard counter, are you kidding? Ooh. Oh, stance break. Boom. God, he takes so much less damage in phase 2. Oh, right. I forget he even has this attack. He's never done it before. Ow. didn't have time to roll.
You, 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
As long as I don't get hit by that again, it's fine. So close. I screwed up so much at the end there. I screwed up so many guard counters. We can get them though. That was so close. There's only like 2 attacks I need to dodge roll, so being fat load isn't like nearly as big of an issue as I thought it would be. It's only like the gravity scream attack and the grab attack that really need to be dodged. The others I can deflect with not that much trouble. Alright, not phase 2 yet. There we go. Drink another flask. I didn't deflect it properly. Getting guard counters off feels so finicky. That attack as well also feels finicky. Knocks me just out of range. Oh. What? I thought I dodged that, but apparently I didn't know it had like damage in the middle as well. What? That looked so weird. Ugh. Come on now, time to lock in. Horrible opener. But remember, we've seen him bleed, so we know he can die. True. I just need to get like the optimal way of making him bleed without screwing myself over. I know for a fact this would be so much easier if I was using a different weapon. Because this one does like partially holy damage. Which means in phase 2 it's nerfed as hell. Do I have any other strength weapon I could be doing this with? The Serpent Hunter? That could actually be the move here. We could switch to Serpent Hunter. Up to the that one's also split damage. Fuck it, I have the... We can give it to, die to. Let's give the Hunter a try, yeah. I have the bell bearings, so I should be able to upgrade it. Do I have wounds, though? Yet, I do not. I think it's time to pay a visit to Mog's Palace real quick. Is it... yeah, Palace Approach Lead Road. Time to get some runes the old-fashioned way. I almost got screwed over by the cartwheels. Woo! These guys are more dangerous than I remember. Oh boy, Rienenschlappen. Yeah. I don't really have any other way to get runes, I'm sorry. I've already killed, like, everything. Go fight Meteor for runes. I don't think 26k is gonna be enough. Wish I could take a visit to the bank. Take out a small loan of runes. And pay it back after my next fight. Did they? Yes, they did. They rolled off the ledge. Well, that makes my life easier. Surely 57k is enough. There's no way it's not enough. I feel like I already have some Somber Stone, so it's not like I need to buy one of every single kind. I need 2, 3, and 7. That's it. That should be enough runes. Surely. Two, 3, 7. Oh, the 7 was expensive, huh? But it's fine. Oh yeah, this should be enough. Boom. Plus 10 Serpent Hunter, and I accidentally unequipped it. Yep. Yeah, buddy. How much is this? 271 plus 409. That's a lot of physical damage, Jesus. They'll have even more consistent damage throughout phase 2. Amazing. Yeah. Oh, this weapon has quicker guard counters as well. It doesn't do quite as much damage per guard counter, however. So, you know, a bit of a trade-off. But I feel like that's dealable. Only get half my riposte. There's no need to do a second heavy swing there. Okay, yeah. I think that's more per guard counter in phase 2. Yes. Actually shout out the grab attack. Gives me a free heal. And that attack, I guess. Uh-oh. Hearing that out of stamina block sound, it's just, you know it's over. Yeah, you know it's over. It's that 1,000-yard stare that kicks in. Like, uh-oh. Can't quite squeeze in another deflect in the middle of that combo. Like I almost can here. That's not enough for phase 2, seriously? Ah. Rolled too early. Didn't get the first deflect off, so it made me follow block the next few attacks as well. That's like the one downside to the deflect here. If you fuck up the deflect and it's like a longer attack, you can't like drop guard temporarily to re-deflect. It holds block for you. But all I gotta do is not fuck up. Oh, come on. Oh, that attack is 2-3 guard counters now. Shout out the Serpent Hunter, god damn. I've never really used this weapon that much, even though I know it's insanely good on strength builds. Holy phase 1, yeah. Kinda sucks getting the stance break off. Like, right as you knock him into phase 2. Because that means you don't get the riposte. But oh well. That wasn't a successful deflect. Darn. Unfortunate. I need to check my flask as well, because I think I have the damage reduction here, but I might still have the holy damage tier equipped. Okay, I don't. Good. I Maybe it's not worth going for a slash after a grab since stamina seems to be the issue. True. But my lizard brain wants me to stab him. The problem. Can't squeeze a deflect in after that attack. The biggest issue, I feel, is attacks that, like, make me do a backflip. Because I'm not, like, even if I guard counter through those, my weapon doesn't reach. Like that. There we go. This time I don't have to deflect it. Another issue is when I think I get a guard counter and then I don't, and so I just end up heavy attacking. With how slow the heavy attack is on this weapon, it screws me over. That didn't hit? Uh-oh. That was the weirdest guard counter I've ever seen. That looked like it stabbed him, but I guess not. Crack open my drink. Let's see if this flavor of monster tastes any good. Hello, Shiggy in chat. Hello, Coney Cabot. This was just like a 2v1 with your ancient lizard part of your brain being status effect. True. This smells good. Let's see if it tastes good. Yeah. Pretty good. Shout out America theme strawberry lemonade monster. It's good. Not worth the €8 I spent on it, but good. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing fantastic for the most part. Even if I am struggling against this guy a little bit. Have a ride, now start winning. I'll try. €8 to simulate the inflation of the American dollar. True. And also to simulate the fucked up import taxes my country has. Ah! Couldn't quite squeeze the deflect in there, unfortunately. Well, I'll try to start winning. Simply told me to. So now I kind of have to. Dip this, and let's give it another go. So used to guard countering right after that attack, because it let me do that with the big sword, but I can't do it with the circle. I have to pay like double that just to have a snazzy mug delivered from Germany or something. Oof. Yeah. Ordering anything from other countries sucks nowadays, because there's so much import tax. At least when you're ordering shit from North America. Damn, I keep trying to squeeze in a deflect there and I just can't. I need to get used to the new range. Because the other sword had like a big sweep that had, I think, slightly longer reach. He robbed you of a hit there, can't lie. Yeah, it did look like I should have hit. I think maybe the hitbox on my guard counters isn't... It's like slightly shorter with this weapon, maybe? Don't know. I fucked up a deflect there. Bought like an €80 clothing and paid 60 in import and stuff. It's dumb. Yes, it's so stupid. And now everything's even more expensive to import. Shout out the EU. Haha. Bureaucratic twats. That is not the animation I expected on a jump attack from this weapon. I figured it would be like a downward stab, not a downward slash slam. Woo! Just barely made it. Some big man at the White House also making everything for us more expensive. I thought he was doing like... I thought the tariffs was like more expensive for importing into the USA. But not like exporting from. Mostly so they'd be less reliant on Chinese imports and more homegrown goods instead. That was very close. No, bro, never read internet. That's what I thought, at least. Can't say I'm an expert on US economy though, so take it with a grain of salt. Didn't even let me get my fucking guard counter there. It did the noise, but it didn't do the actual attack. Like, half my guard counters just don't hit as well. That one did, but then he follows it up, so I die anyways. So my choices here are less damage, like more damage in phase 2 with this, but harder to use. Or less damage in phase 2, but easier to use with the Black Blade. Or I use the Great Sword of Damnation. Fuck it, let's try this weapon once. Wasn't there another one yet? Yeah, I have a Great Sword of Damnation. I also have, like, the Bloodhound Claws. Don't think they're gonna do much damage, since these are... I mean, I could make them heavy, I guess. There was one other one, I think. Right, it was the Milady. It was the Milady I have. I can't even use this one. Don't have enough decks. Dude, fuck it. Let's try the Great Sword of Damnation. I don't know what the guard counter on this one looks like. Maybe it's crazy good. Maybe this is the victory. Okay, so guard counter for this one seems to be... It's okay. It's kind of like a noodle wrapped on a toothpick. Kinda, yeah. Okay, it's not quite as punishing if I fuck up the guard counter with this one. Which is good. because it does, like, it has a much quicker heavy attack with uncharged. Did not mean to roll there. The actual guard counter ducks a bit as well, so I can do some cheeky dodge stuff with that. Don't quite have enough time for a second deflect in that attack combo. Alright, spawn on the other side of the arena since I riposted him into phase 2. Okay, screwed up those guard counters heavily. Ow. I forgot to decorrect. Oh, fuck. Extremely unfortunate roll, yeah. Dude, fuck it. Let's put heavy scaling on the claws. That's gonna go great. You take the Bloodhound claws, right? Still, if I unequip my helmet, I'm medium load with these. Maybe the speed. Speed is key, and these have bleed. Right, I do this. Heavy with Crag Blade. Yeah, baby. And you can deflect, since they can block. If this works, it's gonna be the dumbest shit ever. This will definitely work, yeah? Come on, Radan. Time to face the wrath of the poop claws. Okay, they don't do much damage. Could call the Great Shield and Poison Ants for Rapier, but that's cringe though. That's like bringing a nuke to a fistfight. Oh, my stance broke him. Right as the poop ran out as well. Oh, that's not a lot of damage. Oh, without Crag Blade, that is not a lot of damage. Oh. Yeah. Brother, this guy is bringing the holy light of God to a fistfight. Mean true. True. Okay, yeah, so, claws. Not really the move. Might have to go back to the blade. Yeah, Black Blade might have just been, like, the best one. Purely because of the reach alone. Do I overload if I equip the helmet with this? I don't. I'm stupid, I was doing this earlier. Why would I overload? So the phase 1 damage is a lot better with this one. And I can actually, like, get a deflect off on that attack without backflipping. could also bring me to the fist fight. No, I can't. I'm on offline mode. Such is life, my friend. Such is life. That wasn't a guard counter. Oh, he didn't do the follow-up, what the hell? Darn. Pretty sure the Black Blade might do more damage in phase 2 than the Serpent Hunter 2. I'll have to check. I didn't pay attention to the exact number on my guard counters. It might. It might, since Serpent Hunter is, like, not pure strength either. I mean, it E-index, but... Yeah, wait, actually, yeah, the Black Blade has more dex scaling. Okay, Black Blade just barely ekes out in the damage department, I think. No, Serpent Hunter has slightly more physical damage. But Black Blade has the Holy as well. So I'm trading like... Yeah. I wouldn't build Dex on either. I mean, yeah. Anything below a C is not worth building for. You're like... 2862 in phase 2 with Black Blade. Serpent Hunter does like 2206. Yeah. Upside to the Serpent Hunter is it is quicker though. Like the guard counters. You kill Melania yet, by the way? No. What I should do is get like the Radan Greatsword in this fight. And then kill Melania with that, just so I can show that I styled all over her dumb femboy brother as well. Figured, yeah. Ah, yeah. I tried to guard counter before the pull-up. I'm fucking that up so hard. Ugh. Oh, come on now. Time to lock in. Need to straighten my legs and lock the fuck in, dude. H2 right as I stance broke. That's unfortunate. No, 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 Radicula. No grab attack. I fucked up the deflect, unfortunately. But it's fine. Because this is gonna be the winning attempt, right here, I'm calling it. Oh. Can you do like the slash slash cross slash, please? Not that cross slash, the other one. Yeah, that one. That's my favorite attack of his, because it's just a free guard counter. Alphalite, yeah. He's so nice. Sometimes he listens to what I have to say and like does things. Boop. I wonder what the formula is for determining if he's gonna start with a nuke or not. Because sometimes he just doesn't. No grabbies, Radicula. One thing that's kinda screwing my mental here is seeing the chip damage I'm taking in phase 2. Because even if I deflect the light beams, they still like hit a little bit. They don't do full damage, which is good. But they still do some damage. Oh yeah, this is not a good first phase so far. Oh, I fucked that one royally. Jesus. Not great. It's getting so warm in my room as well. I don't understand how you're supposed to like deal with the follow-up to that attack. If you get hit by the pull part of the gravity attack, it feels like it always hits you. Ow. Reset. No more screw-ups. Come on now. Boom. Boom. That's phase one. Can't get out of it. Boom. Ah, that attack. Feels like I can never get the guard counter up on that one. Even though that attack's like roughly the exact same, and I can pull it up on that one. No, can't get out. Can't reach with that one. Unfortunate. Up to win. Dude, holy shit. You're just like me, but hyper-realistic. How is it possible? Right. Surely this attempt is the winning one. Keep using that attack, honestly. Ah, forget the final slashes there. We didn't do them that time. Is that just random if he does that or not? I guess it's if I try to attack in between. Yeah. If I attack when he does it. Then it happens. Ow. That attack feels so weird. Whenever it hits me, it feels like it shouldn't have, and whenever it doesn't, it feels like it should. Reheal. Didn't deflect properly, unfortunately. Unfortunate. You can walk through him when he does that, and then you're just out of the way. Oh, I must have been doing that on accident then. is I can't deflect it. At least it doesn't feel like I can. Whenever I tried, he's either just, like, ignored it or passed right through me. Stance break, that's nice. There we go. It doesn't do damage at point blank, I don't know why. Damn. Oh, stance break in phase 2, what the hell? That's an uncommon occurrence. Just out of reach. Right, free heal. Boom. Forget he does the follow-up. There's so few windows for healing. Phase 2. I don't know how to dodge this attack, because I don't know where it comes from. Well, that's where it comes from. Damn it. Got close now. That was close. A few less screw-ups and I've got this. At this point, Radan is definitely the boss I've died to the most. For every so close, there's one less screw up in future one. Think about it. True nuke. Like, if I compare that fight to my first few fights against them, you know, it's night and day. How much better it went. One thing I'm not a fan of is when I see, like, I hear the deflect sound, but it does stamina and regular damage as if I normal blocked. I don't know what causes that, but it doesn't feel great. It's not very common, but I've seen it happen a few times now. Like there, I heard the deflect noise, but it did, like, damage as if I normal blocked. Ooh. He wasn't low enough to go into phase 2, that would have been a fuck up. That was a fuck up, but it's fine. The nuke does not do that much damage. Surprisingly. You'd think it does more than that, but nope. Stance break, hell yes. Boop. That one, if that attack didn't make me backflip, I could get a guard counter off on it. As it stands, that is one of the most consistent attacks I can get a guard counter off on. And this one. I tried to deflect it. I failed, but I tried. Lock in, Chief, I'm trying. Ah. Yeah, baby! Let's go! Ooh. Boom. W bounce. Honestly, fighting this guy with deflects, he's actually fun. With deflects, this is an actual fun boss fight. With dodge rolling, this is a piece of shit. I hate this boss if I have to dodge roll. But with deflects, this was fun. Oh dude, time to see the best cutscene ever made. Craziest cutscene ever.
Lord brother. I'm going to be a god. If we honor our part of the vow, promise me you'll be my consort. I'll make the world a gentler place.
Never seen anyone do a deflect build, but it seems fun as hell. It is fun. Deflect builds are fun. The downside is you need to get to the DLC to even be able to do them. So like, you know, if you can mod the game and spawn in the deflecting tier from the start, you could probably do the whole game like this. I should try that at some point. That seems... that would be fun. That's the first time I've beaten PCR on my own, by the way. The only time I've ever beaten him was in multiplayer. This is the first time I've beaten him, like, solo. Oh. Rip Ansbach. R.I.P. my goat. Died doing what he loved. Waiting outside the boss door while I killed the boss. Now I have his cool-ass scythe, though. Clearly it was the sick armor that helped here. Honestly, it kind of did, since it made me take less damage when I fucked up. I mean, not that much less. I was at roughly the same amount of negation. Maybe 5% less damage, but 5% isn't nothing, so... Hold on, let's see. What was my damage negation before? Okay, yeah, so like 3% less damage taken. Are you gonna die another 100 times to Malenia now? Alright, I have to fight Malenia. Well, if I could beat this dickhead, I can beat Malenia. Surely. I gotta go get my weapon of choice for it, though. I gotta go get my weapon. Hello, Enya's corpse. Alright, I have a bunch of remembrances. Spear of the Impaler. You're beating Malenia with the deflect build, bro. And now I want to do it just because you said that. Oh my god, wait. These are int weapons? These are intelligence? Int dex? I thought at the very least the light version was gonna be strength faith. Never mind, I'm not using these at all. Fuck that. Radicula is turning into runes. Love to see you do it, but I'm not a believer. I mean, I got close yesterday. Or yesterday. Last week when I tried. The only downside is... Malenia's attack patterns fuck with me because they feel so... They don't feel like they have any, like... coherency. They feel random. Like fighting an RNG boss. Let's see which equipment of champions did. Now I can get to like young Radandri. He had abs on his armor back then, apparently. Level up. I can get 3 more levels. That means 3 more strength. Which means more damage. Almost at the soft cap. Handling 3 routes. Time to fight another boss. A less fun boss. That is not as hype as Radon. Honestly, you know what? I've got your brother's fucking hat. I've got your brother's hat. What are you gonna do about it? Oop. No uppies. I don't want to go uppies. Uppies are for children, Malenia. I am an adult man. So. Boop. I think I'm gonna get hit by this. Oh, just barely jumped in time. Hell yes. Get the damage kind of chunking, yeah. Like, I do crazy good damage. I'd do even more if I had the fucking dagger talisman equipped for my riposte. Only problem is her Scarlet Rot now. I forgot how to dodge it. Damn it.
By the scarlet rot.
Not terrible for a first attempt, though. I got her low. I feel like my mental got kind of fucked when I got Scarlet Rotted there, though. That made me panic a little. But her mental is getting fucked by the fact I'm wearing her brother's hat after I killed him. Biggest fumble of the century, Truth Nuke. No, actually, I had a big fumble in the Radahn fight as well earlier, so... I'd say those are on par. Breaking stance with a light attack always feels so goofy. Even if it is... misses, has no fucking poise. Except for the hyper armor, I guess. Well, really short on the easiest attack in the game. That is not the easiest attack in the game, brother. I can think of an attack that is way easier, and it's called Godric's fucking Earthquake. As long as Godric's Earthquake attack exists, Malenia's Scarlet Aeonia will never be the easiest. Unironically, Godric's Earthquake is harder. You got me fucked up if you think Godric's Earthquake is harder to dodge than the Scarlet Aeonia, brother. Literally just press the jump button, that's it. Just press the jump button. That's all you gotta do, bro. It is not hard. Taking a short walk is easier than pressing the jump button? No, it isn't, because you have to, like, actually walk with purpose. Pressing the jump button, you just press the button. You can just look at him and press it. You don't have to move at all. You know, Malenia, normally I'm the one who heals with... you know, heals in the middle of the fight. With deflects, the fucking... I don't remember what it's called, a waterfowl. That's just her equivalent of drinking a flask, TBH. He just gets a little heal boost. Not a big flask, but, you know, a decently sized one. Given she doesn't have that much HP, it's, you know, not entirely an unfair thing. Even if it feels a bit goofy that she heals through blocks. What the hell was that attack? I don't remember that one at all. What the goofy ass. Alright, fuck the jump up. Still live. If barely. You're pulling this shit immediate now. That's so cringe, you know that? You know that, Melania? I think I'm dead as fuck, though. Isn't the Scarlet Vault? Yep. Scarlet Vault going through block is bullshit for the mental aspect of being low. Yes, yes, dude. I genuinely... Status effects should not hit through block. I think that's so stupid. Like, oh, I deflect her entire thing perfectly, but I still get Scarlet Rotted if I do it, because build-up goes through block for some fucking reason. I don't like that. Heal I can live with. Like, the heal through block, fine. It's, like, minimal. Minimal enough that it doesn't matter, really. But rotting through block feels awful. Especially when it's Malenia Scarlet Rot that does more damage than other sources. Love is in the air. Wrong? Spores. No uppies. Do your dash attack, pussy. No uppies. I've gone over this already, lady. Do that. Boom.
Your flesh be consumed by the scarlet rot.
You can kill me as many times as you want, Melania. I'd still cut your brother's fucking head off, though, didn't I? Like, I don't understand her attack patterns. Half her shit just either stops in the middle of the chain, or it continues forever. There is no, no goddamn, like, continuity. Perhaps Serpent Hunter could be nicer, considering the speed and such? Maybe. If I don't get to this attempt, I can try with the Serpent Hunter. Serpent Hunter's built it for Malenia? Yeah, I can imagine. I'm pretty sure fire weapons are also really good since she takes more damage from those. Let's see, I've done a deflect build with it though. I mean, yeah. Have you done a deflect build at all though? If I did a full run with Uchi and deflect here, damn, bro is Sekiro. No uppies. No uppies. Okay, I guess she gets hyper armor during the second half of that attack then. Good to know. If you hit her during the pull hand back movement, she can't hit you with it, but God forbid if you try and hit any millisecond later than that. And here comes the, like, my least favorite attack in the whole game. Oh great, she does it again. Boop. He heard you, love? Yeah. I keep forgetting Miyazaki implemented, like, microphone listening mechanics when he added the DLC. Oh, and there she goes. There you go. You didn't have faith, simply. You didn't have faith, but the deflect build prevails.
Extraordinary. The mark of a true lord.
Point down. Eat shit, Malenia. W. You will never know about the Serpent Hunter. True.
Oh, dearest.
Still think it's stupid. I still think it's way more fun than fighting her normally. Then again, most things in this game are more fun than fighting Malenia, in my opinion. Alright, well now there's 3 bosses left, and then we're done. Done all the Shardbearers. Unless I've forgotten, like, the secret 8th Shardbearer, Schmingus. I've done most Remembrance bosses, except, like, the deer. Meteor. Do I keep going with... Fuck it, I can keep going with the deflects, honestly. Nah, bro, you forgot Shingas? Okay. My mistake, original gangster. Fuck, we can keep going with the deflects. Time for a peek, boss. Feels good to be a winner. Feels good to be a gangster.
It's been a long while.
Did you know you can deflect Oralu grabs? I'm not falling for that, brother. Not falling for that one. I've tried to deflect Radan grab too many times to try and deflect another grab.
Long and hard didst thou fight.
No trust you can
Tarnished
deflect them.
warrior, spurned by the
I don't know if I
grace
should
of
listen to you
God.
guys. For real?
Be assured, the Elden Ring resteth close at hand.
If I try this and I get grabbed, I'm going to be slightly peeved. But it would be funny. The Elden Ring. Name drop. Dude.
Alas, I am returned. To be granted audience once more.
What are we? The Elden Ring.
Upon my name as Godfrey, the first Elden Lord.
What are we? Some kind of Elden Ring squad? I've forgotten how to fight this guy. I got them almost half health on my first attempt though, that's not terrible. Even though I died at like full flasks because I repeatedly fucked up deflects and stuff. His aura was too much for me to handle. I'm no longer fighting Malenia. This hat doesn't give me any aura anymore. I need to have the salsa set again. Never played Elden Ring, but damn, this guy's cool as hell. He is. He's one of the coolest bosses. Vibes-wise, he's like top 3 for me. Mog is the coolest though. It's Mog. I keep it like... It's so easy to dodge the axe toss, I just did it on accident. Upstairs neighbor. This game is good, but you should play it, Mr. YouTube chat. Simply Focus is telling the truth, you should play Elden Ring. It is peak. On PC because I don't have a console for it. I mean, I'm playing it on PC. If you mean like keyboard and mouse, it's harder on keyboard and mouse, but it's not like unplayable. Owie. Oh, that grab attack is so fucking visceral, he just rips you in half. Like, yeah, the game is harder on keyboard and mouse, but it's doable, and I know it's doable because I've beaten it on keyboard and mouse once. Just make sure your PC can run it. Yeah, truth. This game does run kinda shit, even on good hardware. Like, my PC is very good, and I needed to disable easy anti-cheat to be able to run it at 60 FPS, because easy anti-cheat is well optimized. To be fair, I played most of the Yakuza games with keyboard and mouse, so it ought to be similar. I don't know how the Yakuza games play, so I can't tell you. Meant to be played with a controller. Every game in the series calls you a moron if you aren't using one. Damn. I don't always trust when games say, oh, play this with a controller though, because I played Dead Cells. That game says it's meant to be played with a controller on the home screen. Every time I've tried playing it with a controller, it's felt like awful. Holy shit, you can deep like that. Okay, yeah, that was... Believe it or not, the easier boss fight was a lot easier than the final DLC boss and the hardest base game boss. There we go. Honestly, they could like double Horaloo's HP, and I wouldn't mind. I never played Yakuza, but every time I see gameplay of it, it's the goofiest shit. It looks fun. I should try the Yakuza games at some point. Maybe they're cool. I know you should never skip a cutscene in those games, from what I've heard. Alright, final boss time. Haven't touched any Yakuza game ever since they made Kiwami 3 because it was such a bad remake. Damn. They retconned the main villain death for no reason. God damn. That doesn't sound right. Up from a skyscraper while shot but landed in bushes and lived somehow. Damn. Me personally, I'll never have the right to complain about retcons and anything so long as Ben 10 is my favorite series of all time, because that show is nothing but retcons. Retcons and assholes are everything. I forget how cool Radon looks. It's this song here, it's the main menu theme. But like the boss theme version of it. Okay, that doesn't hit. He didn't get up quite fast enough. Wait. Has Radagon dealt with? Asher Wartime! It's useful here! Dude, I might actually get to use the Asher War on this weapon for once. I don't know if the cutscene eats into my buff timer. Surely it doesn't. Surely I get to keep my deflect for a while here. Then again, deflecting isn't going to be very useful against this guy, is it? Goofy ass outfit. Ran away. What a ping us. Surely you can deflect this guy. I mean, there are attacks I can deflect. The problem is it won't be very useful. Okay, so those just hit my horse. Which one is he gonna do? He's gonna dive back over here. The ring. Oh, damn it. I can't see shit. Elden Beast with a lock on. I'm dead. I'm addicted to the lock on, alright? What can I tell you? What can I say? It's in my veins, it's in my blood. Alright, time to fight Radagon again, I guess. Just keep it off, brother. Problem is I suck at tracking him without it. Because I have no object permanence, and like, when he's gone, he's just gone. Like, when he's off my screen, he doesn't exist anymore. Ideally, he stays on your screen. I mean, yeah, ideally he doesn't kill me either, but clearly ideals don't apply here. Move the thumb. But if I take my thumb off the B button for even a second, that happens. Like, I tried to move my camera there, and I died. Do we get Night Rain All Night Lord solo after this? Oh, if only. I do that shit, I get to the bugs, and I get pissed off and I close the game. You couldn't fucking pay me to fight the bugs, or Caligo, or Libra solo. I can give you Augur. BB. Everdark Augur. No, not the regular one. Yeah, I'd get pissed at the dogs. They're a bitch and I have to fight solo. Unless you play Executor and you deflect everything. Fuck up the jump. Well, why is Radagon locking in now? He recognized how hard he sold in my first attempt here. And he's like, I won't let this happen again. You can't jump that? Are you kidding? Oh, there's the attack I remember. He's such a little pussy sometimes. And I stay locked off this time. Oh, I got an actual guard counter up on the Elden Beast. That feels weird. I'm past where he spawned. I don't know how you're supposed to, like, properly dodge Elden Stars. Oh, especially when shit like this is going on at the same time. Hit him with that Ash of War style. What's he doing? Ring attack. That means I gotta run this way. deflect here actually kind of balling out here too. Hey, there we go. Only took 3 tries, but we did it. Elden Remembrance, God Slain. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. W Elden Lord. Alright, let's change into some, like, actual decent looking clothing now. We gotta be presentable. There we go. The silver kind of clashes with the gold though. This works. I do. Boom. Gotta look somewhat presentable.
The battle is over, I see.
Yeah.
I do solemnly swear to every living being and every living soul. Now cometh the age of the stars. 1,000-year voyage under the wisdom of the moon. Here beginneth the chill night that encompasses all, reaching the great beyond. Into fear, doubt, and loneliness, as the path stretcheth into darkness.
So mischievous.
Well then, shall we?
This fella's up to no good. No good. This fella just killed 2 gods. Obviously he's up to no good. Elden Ring. Yippee! I don't want to watch the credits. Begin Journey 2? Okay, let's begin Journey 2. He did it! I did it! I beat the game. And now here we are back at the tutorial. Let's see if I can shit rock the guy in here now. New Game Plus. Finish it off. Go full circle, kill the guy who killed me at the start. Guess who's back? Back again. Iggy's back. It's gonna be PCR, dude. If PCR showed up here, I would actually be so surprised. Mostly because, why would he show up here? This is a tutorial, isn't it? Let's not sell against this guy now. I'm not used to dodging anymore. I've been deflecting too much. There we go. Rapid Scion defeated. We did it. We beat the game officially. Oh, what's this cliff do? Ah! We never watched this cutscene at the start, so let's watch it now. Blech.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
Name drop.
Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
There we go. Now we've seen all the cutscenes as well, because I accidentally skipped this one at the start. It's been fun. It's been fun streaming Elden Ring. Now what the fuck do I do? Maybe I play through Dark Souls 2 again. Do that one, but like, not magic only. Oh, maybe it will be more fun. We'll see. Victory Road playthrough, brother. Brother. Shiny. I don't know if I'm gonna do a playthrough of Inazuma 11. After stream was just Radahn lol. You should have seen last stream. That was also just Radahn. That was also just Radahn and Malenia. It's just Radahn and Malenia all the way down. Maybe I stream Blasphemous 2 since I streamed the first game. That could be fun. You know, until I have to make YouTube shorts and TikToks out of it and realize, oh shit, I'm not allowed to because they're just gonna get age restricted like the Blasphemous 1 ones were. Because apparently a few fucking red pixels when you fall in a spike trap, that's way too graphic for YouTube, brother. Ooh. Age restrict that immediately. Can't show that. Graphic blood and death, bro. Ooh. Terrifying. Either way, so it's about time to end the stream off here. I'd like to thank anyone and everyone who tuned in for tuning in. It's been a lovely, old, wonderful, good old time. We're finally done with Elden Ring. I finally, for the first time ever, beat PCR on my own. Huge achievement for me. Either way, thank you everyone for tuning in, and hey, as always, good night, New York.